Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. I'm Ranita, the Ecliptic Spiritualist. It is December the 6th, 2019, and we are on this Friday, the first Friday of December officially, and we do have a couple of things going on. I just want you to know before I get into this reading today, give me a couple of minutes to explain some energies that are going on. It is going on in the fact that before we get into the reading, as I want to explain a couple of things beforehand to North Node Tribe, welcome new subscribers alike, and those that are part of the family here. Now, before I get into the readings, and I've been doing some shifting, and that's why the readings are coming a little bit later because I'm working on a few things for the channel. Now, what I want to just go over before I get into the reading aspect and what I do to bring the channel to us here, family, for myself as well as you. I do take time to pray and words spoken and burn the bay leaves over the channel. I do it over the channel. I do it over the subscribers here and those that are part of the North Node Tribe. I am continuously burning the bay leaf for our tribe. According when we did our bay leaf burning for the month of November, when we were doing the 5-figure monthly income, I am still burning those bay leaves. I strongly suggest for you to continue burning in that area as well. I'm burning over the area for the North Node Tribe. So that energy is being sent up on a continual basis. As well, there's a lot of energy put forth so that I can hear what is necessary for us. I'm not a random spiritualist, and I do put the time in, a lot of time invested, because I believe that these are souls that come to hear every single day, and that I can bring the proper reading and word that that spirit, the divine, the source, the creator has for us, which is very important. Now, throughout the morning, there is this energy that it's a slow energy that's going on right now. It's not very fast. You probably can feel it. And it's a lot of reflection energy that's going on. Normally around the month of December, the vibration is kind of fast. You know, people are scurrying around and it's kind of super busy energy. But right now it's like a smooth energy, and it's like it's going in up and up and up. It's like smooth, but it's going up. That's the type of energy that we're working with right now, because there is some transits that are going on. Jupiter and Capricorn, and then we have Venus and Mars, and then we have Gemini, the moon in Gemini coming in next week, which is the full moon. Why are you talking about this, Ranita? Because I want to tell you that not to slow down, because you feel this steadiness. It's the steadiness. You don't have to be scurrying around, but make sure that you're doing the sacred time for yourself with your sacred space and putting in that higher vibration, so that you are synchronizing yourself. As it's going like this and coasting, it's going to start rising and rising and rising and rising, because we're moving into the full moon energy for next week on the 12th for Gemini. All right, so it's going to progress. So pay attention to this, because it's causing an energy of reflection and looking at matters. All right, so take that energy very seriously right now. As well, we do have a love energy for this day on Friday. Not every Friday is a love intensity energy, but we do have an intense energy coming in, because Venus is in play this day and over the week with Mars. So I am doing some conjure work, a lot of root work concerning love energy today. So if there's a root work or some conjure work that you would like to have done, you may I'm not just telling you this just to be trying to tell you this. I'm telling you this because, or saying, oh, you know, just trying to have a paid conjure work. No, I'm telling you that because it is a vibration that's being sent right now that's really focused on the area of love, relationships, and balance, which is tying into Gemini for next week, because there is going to be a focus on relationships. So it's going to start getting more intense. So this is if you're have been feeling in yourself that you should start doing some conjure work. If you're not doing conjure work for yourself as a magical practitioner here, I would suggest to go on and contact me and move within that energy that's been told to you to go on and get that work done for your relationships. And that relationship can also be tied into your business, because love vibration is always tied in around your job, around your business and such. So I just wanted to put that out there, because the divine and source has really have been pressing on me to share and to bring that conversation in, because sometimes people shun away from conjure work, or they think, well, I don't need that. Well, it's all earth information or earthly things that is involved. But when a divine and source is pushing me to say, hey, you need to tell the family here, this is a good time to start applying that work, it's for a reason. Because what's going to happen is if you miss the movement of what's being pushed, then you'll be later on in the next couple of weeks, you'll be like, oh man, I should have been working in my relationship, because there's going to be an energy that's going to be ciphering off some things in relationships, because Capricorn is coming into play, and he's more sterner, where he's looking at things with a sharper eye. So, and with Jupiter coming in, it's going to inflate some areas that may need to be worked on. You need to have conjure work on yourself so that you will balance, and the partner or the partners that you have in the business area of finances, and also in your relationships, because we're going to be finding that balance again of scales. All right. And that's going to be moving in to and all the way through April the 4th, 2020. All right. So in saying that, what is the daily reading for today? Drum roll, please. Dum, 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 dum. Now, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse as the card for the day. And we have the 2 of Cups in reverse as well. All right, so what is the divine and the source saying about this 8 of Wands? And let me keep in mind, and let me clarify, those are new subscribers and those alike. This is a general reading. It is not a individual reading. It is not a pick card reading. This is a reading that has been saturated with love and prayer to come forth for those that are coming to the channel. It may or may not resonate with you. Now, when I'm saying that, if you look at the course of the week of the readings, you will see that they all synchronize and come together. And you'll see it was a layup and a setup from Monday through Friday. And if you look at the full readings for the week, you'll see how it ties in. So today it may not resonate with you, but if you go to the past couple of days, you'll see, oh, I see it's synchronized. It lines up with the frequency of energy that is coming from this channel. So in saying that, the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is saying that you are aligning your life and getting some things in order. All right. You're getting some things in order. There's some reflection. That goes back to the energy that I was laying forth with conversating about this before I got into the reading. You're doing some reflection. You're looking from within with a magnifying glass with a life review. It's like, hello, is my mic on? Check 1, check 2. Is my mic on? Is my life mic on? It is. So I'm checking my mic, and it's like you're doing a life review so that you can move with the new goals and the intentions that you've been setting. And that the area of the life check, of the mic check that you're doing with yourself is health, emotional well-being, energy levels, your spirituality. You're making a list and you're checking it twice. We are in that energy, making the list and checking it twice to see where am I naughty and nice and where am I bringing my balance in. This list is cross-checking. It's cross-checking the areas in your life. It is also going to involve whether or not, if you're going to take others along with this life review, this life check with you. Are you going to bring other people that are traveling in your life to the next phase of your life? And this is where this life review, this life check, this mic check that you're doing, will they play a piece in the puzzle of your life that you're coming in with these new goals and intentions? And saying that, as the divine and sources and angels conveying me as well, you've been setting up goals and things all year. You've been planting these seeds all year long with coming to the channel, doing the work with the full moon, doing the work with the new moon, doing your daily sacred space meditation. Well, this has been setting up your life check, your review. And now we're at a pinnacle time. We're now in December before we hit the new year, as far as the worldwide, which they look at the new year shift, but we're talking about that, and I'm not going to get into the astrological new year, which is in April of 2020, but the masses look at January the 1st. So as this vibration come in, will you be taking along others? Will they be a piece of the puzzle that you will be moved? Will they be moving into this path with you? This is where the Two of Cups play in. The Two of Cups play in reverse. Now, there is a out of syncness with others too. So this is time of choice, and you need to take this time of choice in a safe space and having a conversation with the other people that are pieces of the puzzle. And you need to sit down in your sacred space and choose the perfect time of the conversation piece that you will have with them. Now, once you do this, there will be a major shift dramatically because you chose a perfect time in which you will have the conversation to see where it will apply. This means that you may need to, before you have these conversations in this Two of Cups thing, this may mean that you need to take quality time before you just, oh, well, I heard that message, then jump in. You may need to take a few days to sit down with yourself, maybe take fasting and words spoken and prayer, and how you will align yourself with your higher self to bring about this conversation so that it is effective and it's not a lot of jibber jabber that the other persons cannot hear you, because it will be tying into love relationships, marriage. It will be tying into business aspect relationships, because those are partnerships as well. And if you've taken the time to words spoken, to manifesting, meaning going deep within and maybe doing a fast of water and juices so that you can truly hear what it is that you will need to say, and then you won't be so shook up where you're so dramatic, or not, their person or persons are not able to hear what you need to say, because they either slide into the pieces of the puzzle or they do not. So what it's saying, the angels and spirit guides are saying, is that this road that you are traveling on into the next phase is a vital part. So either they fit the proper piece to the puzzles or they do not. And then when you sit down with this shift, it will either allow them to fit perfectly in the piece, or that piece will drop off and another piece will come in to fit the perfect piece into the puzzle. All right. So this is dealing with this vibration of the puzzle. Now, between now and with the astrological forecast, family, I see a low number in the blog. That means that you did not visit. Yes, Ranita is analytical and I look at numbers. That means that you did not go to the written forecast to take a viewpoint of what was going on for the week. Why not? We don't need to become slothful going into the next phase of this month, into this year. Do not become withdrawn, or, well, I don't really need to hear that. It's the same thing. That's not true. It's different. So the blog is Ecliptic Spiritualist Ecliptic Spiritualist 7 at blogspot.com. Family, you need to go to the web. You need to go to the blog and you need to check it. The information that's put there is put there for a reason, so that you can see it in writing and that you can go into your heart the way that you need to hear. Because sometimes we just need to read. I see the numbers. The numbers is not the same that it normally is. So that means I'm holding each and every one of you accountable today to go to that blog. I'm holding you accountable. There is not an I in team in this group whatsoever. Simply because you see me, I am just part of the team here All right. And there's no I and T or no big I's or little U's here. We are collectively together. And that's how I see us growing and going together so that we can bring about that prophetic word that is coming forth. And I will go into detail about that on Sunday on our Burning Bay Leaf um, um, Sunday ritual that we do. There are some added things to that, but we need to go in as a team. If we're falling off and this is no longer your platform or information, I can respect that. And then if you need to move on, then that means your shift has come on and the pieces have shifted. If you are on the journey to 2020 with this team, North Node Tribe, go to the blog, do the work, magical practitioners. Okay, so now in saying that, there is still a focus with this astrological forecast with Mars in the zodiac. Okay, so we still have Venus and Mars doing some aspects and bringing about this balance of feminine and male, feminine and masculine energy. Why? Because we are moving into next week the full moon energy of Gemini. So that's that twin energy, and it's going to be important that we are taking the time to do the work. All right. So now we are out of the shadow phase of Mercury. So Mercury is now fully going direct. So you should start feeling a little bit of a push and not feeling so tired. All right. Also, we are still in some vibration of healing from Scorpio, and you'll see me looking at my notes. So now Mars was going to be moving throughout today, which is Friday the 6th, and Mars is also going to be in play with us January the 4th of 2020. So we're going to feel like we need to take some action. And even though we may not feel ready physically, we're going to need to take some action. All right. So I'm going to hold you accountable to going to read the rest of what's on the blog. All right. So are you with me, Team North Node? Are you with me? You're with me. All right. Because I'm holding you accountable. Okay. So go to the blog at eclipticspiritualist.blogspot.com. You know, the website is listed in the description box down below. Okay. Also, in saying that, make sure that if you are still feeling a little put off or a little reserved in reference to getting into the devotional blessing altar service that will be starting tonight, that is a 7-day ritual that we're doing, so that way we're bringing in the blessings for the month of December. That is covering yourself, your family, and whatever protection or areas with whatever areas that you want blessings to come within this month. Now is the time. Every single month, I will be announcing it on the channel here. This is not new to me doing this blessing visual. I've been doing this blessing visual for 20 plus years. If you go to the video, you will hear me say back on Tuesday that this is something that I've been doing. I am working with the saints. There's a difference between saints and deities. All right. If you need that information, clarification, comment down below. Say, Ranita, I want you to do a video on the difference between saints and deities. I'll be working with certain deities. I'll just give you a few. I'll be working with the Mother of Charity saint. I'll be working with Saint Joseph saint. I'll be working with the Antioch saint. That is a child saint that covers us as well. And I'm working with the Helping Hand saint. All right. Those are some power saints that I'm working with for this particular blessing. You can look that up if you like. But as well, we're working as a team, collectively working that vibration with the saints to bring in. Each saint represents certain things. All right. That is part of this earthly walk. Saints have come in the physical form and now have returned back to their natural energy state. All right. That's just a quick overview of that. But we pick certain saints to work with certain energies that we're bringing forth for the blessings to bring in. We should work collectively to others, just like a lot of us that are here. A lot of you that are here, you are part of the 5 major religions. Well, you do know with working in unity, it brings about what? Change. All right. There is no no Lone Ranger here in this team, okay? So click that wiggly bell down below, ding dong ding, to make sure you're getting the daily fresh tarot card reading that comes to you on a daily basis. Don't forget to schedule your intuitive readings that will come. That is a one-on-one scheduling with me. Don't forget to schedule those. Some of you are withholding. You're on this figure 8 and you need change. So you need to get a reading so you can understand what's going on. All right. I am not a memory reader. I am a medium and a clairvoyance and a spiritualist and a divineer. So I work with the other side and hearing messages from your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your angels and the creator. We work collectively, blending the energy together with yourself and I, so that we can get the messages and bring forth what it is that you have come to hear and to help with your present situation and future. Don't forget that we offer conjure work that would change your life. We're doing some special love work today because that Venus energy is very strong. So you can go to the website and purchase that and contact me so I can see which areas you're focusing on so we can go on and get this going. Okay. Also, we offer diagnostic consultations. We offer metaphysical supplies that is on the website as well. If there's things that you are inquiring about that you do not see, I only have minimum things listed there. All you have to do is email me and I can get that to you. I am not a Speedy Gonzalez, if you can see, on Bugs Bunny. So I do my best. I usually get it out within 15 to 20 days. Why? I saturate the things with it, and I just want to make sure that it's packaged and positioned to you properly. All right. We do have coming up the full moon, so stay tuned to that. I know this video is running a little long, so I hope that you're sticking with the PSAs. We have the full moon energy coming up next week, so we will be having a beautiful full moon bath that will be charged by the full moon. They are by pre-orders only. They are full of this beautiful seasonal energy of going to the winter solstice. So a lot of the oils, the sea salts, and the intentions and the herbs that are being placed there are part of the winter solstice energy. All right. So go on and pre-order it. I always add crystals in that I'm led to be given that's set up for you individually. Also, I do add goodies in there. So everyone know they always see all these extra cool goodies that they're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that in there. Of course, it's out of love. You know, I love each and every one of you. This is a long, long relationship. We are in a relationship. There's no one-hit wonder, one-stand relationships here, okay? So in saying that, I love each and every one of you for watching on a daily basis. I do have the part 3 of the journaling coming up on video. That will be up tonight. Our part 3 on the magic of why we journal. That's coming up as well. So I love each and every one of you. Don't forget to dig deep and trust in yourself first. Do that life check, Mike, with yourself as well. And if you're still interested in getting in with the devotional blessing visual that's coming up, and I do send private videos to each and every one of those that come. If you didn't get one from last month, please email me if I overlooked by accident not sending that email out to you. And those that get the services, they know they are absolutely beautiful, and there's a lot of intention work done, and they are getting a lot of abundance. I've been getting a lot of testimonies, as we can say, of how blessings are coming in from jobs, and how people are getting just gifts from on their job. They're getting different bonuses. I'm getting a lot of people that are getting new creative outlets that are coming in from their businesses that they have, and their gifts and talents. And then I have a lot of people that are going through transformation as well. And so because you're going through transformation, just keep your eyes and your energies focused with your sacred time. Don't give up. Don't give up. Do your ancestor altars. If you are doing that, we can get into that later on in a Patreon or in a Zoom chat. But as well, if that is something that you are interested in, I know there's quite a lot of information online and YouTube videos on ancestor altars, but I do it differently, that I've been guided to do. So, what each one teach one, so to speak, I can't even, Sister Teresa mentioned, each one teach one. I'm a believer in that. that, every style is different. So there's no bad style or wrong style. Just know what works for you. Okay. I love you very much. Have a great and magical Friday.